Now there's two schools of thought on the emails. Number one, you can send them an email and you can say, I saw your ad online about your home business and I have a question for you. Will you please call me? Okay? You're going to get calls. And when they call you, you say, yeah, I saw your website. Yeah, thanks for calling. Listen, I wanted to ask you something. If I could show you a way to dump an extra $1,500 a week on the kitchen table, would it be worth 10 minutes at your computer? And some of them are going to say, you're trying to pitch me on a different deal, and you say, yeah. Are you making any money? Are you making $1,500 a week right now? Usually there'll be a silence, a long pause, because they're not, and they know it. Okay? So don't feel bad about it. Again, you're helping people. The other way to do it is you can send them an email and you could say, I saw your website online. If you're interested in a secondary income stream, as we all are, give me a call and I'll give you my website. Or you can say the same thing. I saw your website online. If you're interested in a secondary income stream, go to, and then give them your IPC URL address. That only works when you have a good website that converts visitors to sales like the IPC site does. So it's completely up to you. There's no really right or wrong way of doing it. It's about which one you prefer. Okay? You could do 1 week, you could do it one way, and the next week you could do it another way, and then you could see what your results are at the end of the week. You could do it that way and see which one works better for you. Okay? If you have people call you, then you need to be there. Because if they call you and get your answering device, then you might start playing telephone tag. If they just go to your site and they get informed, that may be better for you. It depends on you and how you have your work time structured and scheduled, which is why I can't tell you to do it one way or the other, because you use this strategy to work it into the way that you operate right now and what your schedule is. If you're home full time, then you want people calling you. If you have a job and you're only going to be working your business 2 or 3 hours in the evening, then that's when you want them to call you, which is a little bit difficult to do if you're sending them an email and saying, call me. If you send them an email and you send them to your website, it's a lot easier. So again, it depends on you and how you want to have it set up. Now, I'm going to give you a very short demo here of a classified ad site. Chances are really good that you know about classified ad sites. I'm going to use a site called Backpage to give you the demo, just to show you where there's 4 different categories that you can be harvesting emails from, and phone numbers, depending on what you're going to do. I really hope that not everybody goes out to Backpage and harvests the same contacts from the same people off the same site. I'm really reluctant even to give you a site to begin with. In fact, I'm even reluctant to give you any sites to go to. It should be where you go to Google and you type in free classified ad sites. But you know what? I'm going to give you a lot of sites, like 100 sites that you can go to, and you can find contact information to do reverse marketing to. So please don't rush out to do Backpage, because everybody else is going to be doing the same thing. So, Backpage is good. There's also 150 different cities on Backpage, so it's not like it's going to be, people are going to be bumping into each other. But there is a Backpage automated posting tool out there where you can post to all the Backpage cities or many Backpage cities at one time. So even if you pick a secondary city like Colorado Springs or, Eugene, Oregon, or someplace like that, chances are there's people posting to them. But you know what? So what? What difference does it make? It doesn't make any difference. The point is, you only need to have a couple of sales, 4 sales a week in IPC, and you're making $800 a week. Are you making $800 a week now? Basically doing hardly anything? Probably not. So if you bump into people, so what? I can't control that. but I want to give you all the information, so that's how I'm going to do. So right after this, you're going to see, I'm going to show you where the different categories are in Backpage, and you're going to find that the same exists in many, or if not all, of these classified ad sites. You can be looking in more than one category. So, okay, that comes next. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. Some of these classified ad sites have additional categories than this. Some of them have categories for network marketing. Some of them have categories for MLM. Some have categories for home businesses. Some have categories for business opportunities. Some have categories for home business opportunities, affiliate programs, direct sales, work at home. There are many different categories. I don't think any one particular classified ad site has all of the categories. But the point is, as you're looking through the sites, keep in mind that these people, that each site has different categories, okay? Now, if you go and you harvest emails online from people in other countries, that's really good, because IPC lends itself very, very well to people that live in other countries. You want to choose preferably English-speaking countries: New Zealand, Australia, England, Singapore, Hong Kong, places like that. And in some cases, countries like Germany, they, a very high preponderance of people there speak German and English. In fact, most Europeans speak way more than one language, and English, of course, is the #1 language in the world for business. So, chances are you'll get some action. They can't use a link point account to collect their orders from, but they can use AlertPay, which anybody in the world can get. And AlertPay is a credit card processing company out of Montreal, Canada, and people all over the world use AlertPay. So don't forget about harvesting phone numbers from sites outside of the US, even India. India is very big with classified ad sites, and those people over there are always looking for ways to make money, and a very high percentage of them do speak English.